Так. Да. Здорово, народ, с вами Дарк. Я вернулся, сам неожиданно для себя. Мы, надеюсь, все-таки заканчиваем с альфа-протокол. В целом мы заканчиваем с альфа-протокол, если не случится никаких-то нежданчиков. Соответственно. Соответственно. Здорово, народ, с вами Дарк. Так. Так, можно все очень сделать хорошо. Как хорошо работал телевизор. Можно сделать чуть-чуть похуже. Но попробуем на... То есть тут формально две концовки, но единственное, там есть с осветлением, скажем так. Так, никаких данных, бог бы побольше. Денег у меня, наверное, на самого большого брони все равно не будет. Смысл примерно такой же, как и у... Максимальный боекомплект. Так. Интересно. Так, встречаемся, ладно, с остальными друзьями, то есть на самом деле... Это последний раз, когда можно на самом деле предать Шахида. Будем ли мы предавать
Welcome, Agent Thornton. This is the meeting I spoke of long ago in Saudi Arabia, I believe. I have much to share with you.
Is it about Halbeck?
A portion of it is yes. The rest concerns its partner, your Alpha Protocol program. But that will cost you.
I don't have much more to give, Shahid. And I did spare your life before.
You know as well as I do. These events that Halbeck has set in motion, they are not well researched. They are conflicts. And then there are wars. What they have started, it is a fire that will sweep the globe.
And that concerns you?
When these events will make my country suffer more than it deserves, yes. And when another may shoulder the rightful blame, again, yes.
Rightful blame.
Indeed. Are you prepared to betray your own country, Agent Thornton? When I speak of blame, it is the United States that is the one responsible for these events.
I've come this far. And I'm already acting against its best intentions, apparently.
And you have no doubts on this?
No. After that missile nearly obliterated me in Saudi, it's easy to tell who your friends are and who needs to die.
Very well. You should know the Alpha Protocol you are under. It is designed for such abuse, and you are a victim of it.
I know, but I walked into it, and it's my job to fix it.
I see. But you have come for help, or simply to call a favor due. I have information that should be of use to you in hurting Halbeck. Accounts, transactions, and knowledge of their involvement with your program. And of course, the missile codes you asked for. Although I fail to see what use they are to you.
That's a start.
A start?
Yes. I need you to broadcast something for me. I have a suspicion that's going to cause quite a stir where I'm headed.
Поживее буду. Так, а я не решил кого романтить, да?
Scarlet,
Come in, Mike.
your door was open. You don't seem surprised. How did you know it was me?
I would have known if it wasn't you. Footsteps are like signatures.
That's an interesting skill to have picked up.
In case you haven't guessed already, I don't have much of a social life. What is it you needed, Mike? Got another story to pass along?
Something wrong? If so, maybe I can help.
Wrong? I don't know, Mike. You seem to be a complicated person. Very little about you seems simple. I was pretty certain you might be Interpol or military, but my gut tells me intelligence. But none of my contacts have heard of you.
Contacts. So you've been checking up on me.
I didn't want to, but you really don't leave me much choice if I want to know the truth.
If I was intelligence, is that something you think I'd tell a journalist?
You tell me. And I'd like you to be honest with me, if you can. I think I deserve that much.
There's not much to say. I used to work for the United States government. I still do, in my own way.
What do you mean?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. When you met me in Saudi Arabia, that was my last official mission with the US. After that, I've been on my own. Except for people I've met on the way. Like you.
It doesn't sound like you've had a chance to relax in Saudi Arabia.
That's an understatement.
My military and intelligence contacts didn't have much on you.
Not surprising.
So, I checked the corporate gossip. Halbeck's taken quite an interest in you.
Let's just say Leyland and I don't see eye to eye on business practices. You ever met him?
At press conferences. Quite the snake. But that doesn't explain why Halbeck would be after you.
I accidentally discovered something in Saudi Arabia I shouldn't have. Something that could ruin Halbeck.
What did you find out?
I found they'd been selling weapons to Al Samad, and I got proof.
Is that why you're here?
I don't trust anyone else with it. And if something happens to me, then the world needs to know.
It's that bad, huh?
Pretty bad.
I'll make sure it gets where it needs to go. Are you going to be all right?
I have no idea.
Do you need to leave right now?
I do. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Thanks, Scarlet. For everything.
I haven't done anything yet, Mike. Thank me when we see each other again, all right?
Может, конечно, можно остаться. Так, Альбатрос.
What the hell? Guess the old man gave me a false number.
Communications decrypted. Signal established.
Albatross. Your signal's weak. I can barely see you.
Agent Thornton, Mike, my apologies for the poor connection. It's the price one pays for privacy. I can only spare a few minutes, so tell me what you need, quickly.
I'm infiltrating the Alpha Protocol facility, and I need your help.
I see. This is sooner than I expected. If you think I know the location of the facility, I can't help you.
I can get there. What I need is whatever intel or manpower you can provide, once I'm inside.
If you can get in and transmit the location. But once you transmit the coordinates, you'll need to buy yourself some time before I can intervene. May I ask why you're infiltrating the agency? It seems counterproductive, not to mention the low chance of success.
I have to do this, and I have to find out the truth of what's going on there. I can pay you for your help, Albatross.
You don't need to pay me, Mike. An alliance with you and your continued survival has proven to be in my best interests. When I was at Braco's mercy, you chose to intervene. I've not forgotten. And you spared Sis when you had no reason to do so. Now it is my turn to help you.
You're not getting compassionate in your old age, are you?
Consider it a payment for services rendered. One doesn't kill the golden goose.
Or an albatross. Seems doing both would be unwise.
I would agree. Once you reach your destination, we shall prove it. Until then, I shall ensure the south wind is at your back.
Enjoy your flight. I'll see you soon.
Бомбу, шприц.
Think there's enough coke residue on this knife to get...
Так, кто-то еще что-то написал. Так. Не думаю, что даже более мощный пистолет мне поможет. Более точный автомат. Нет, я же им не пользуюсь. Не знаю, насколько большой излишек я взял. Вообще даже забавно, что из всех предметов здесь только нож-брейк. По-моему, граническая. Так, ну все, проникаем в ваш протокол. Начать операцию.
Did you take care of what you had to do?
Everything's in place. How about you?
It shouldn't be much longer.
Are you safe?
Probably safer than you. Mike, if this doesn't work...
Goodbye, Mina. Mind if I sit here?
Go ahead. It'll save me from having to call in the squad. All done running?
Never was.
Yeah, well, whatever you call it, I'm here to bring you in. Glad you're not making a fuss about this.
I called you, remember?
Дарси. You're a funny one. I killed you last.
So, here we are, Agent Thornton.
Guess you can go home again.
If by home you mean prison. Mr. Westridge first spoke to you in this room, didn't he?
Interrogated,
Я
actually.
трепет сказал.
It was a really dull conversation.
When he asked you why you volunteered for Alpha Protocol, do you remember what you told him?
I told him I was in for the excitement. I guess I'm an adrenaline junkie. And the women, of course.
I'm not sure we need a cowboy.
You need someone, or I wouldn't be here.
Was it all you expected, Mike? Looking back, the thrills, the women, the intrigue, was it all worth it? Or did your expectations not match the reality? You'll have to excuse me, but I asked for this next part to be recorded for posterity. I wanted to make sure it's captured perfectly.
It was worth it. I'm gonna see this mission through, Leyland. Henry. I'm gonna see you arrested for those people you killed and see that Halbeck answers for its crimes.
Really?
Count on it.
All right, Thornton. I think you misunderstand me. You see, I'm not here to gloat. I'm here to offer you a deal.
I'm not giving up the film footage, see?
I don't care, Mike. That's a separate appointment in my calendar. Right now, we're discussing you and Halbeck.
What are you talking about?
If you stay here, it isn't going to turn out well for you. The best you
в
could
целом
hope
можно
for was to be
прийти на
captured
его
by
сторону.
Alpha Protocol. Then they can erase you quietly. To me, that seems like a waste of talent.
Really?
Really? Do you know why I used you in the first place?
I'm all ears.
Because I recognize an asset when I see it. That is the reason Hellbeck is where it is today, and why our numbers are so high. It's also why Mr. Marburg chose to work for me. It's because I recognize value, and I reward loyalty.
You're offering me a job.
Mike, you already work for me. I just like to make it official. We have an excellent insurance package.
What makes you think I'd even consider that?
Because you can't go back. Those Marines you killed in Moscow, no American agent gets away with that in the end. You're not pretending to be a rogue agent anymore. You are one. They'll execute you. Me, I have a different perspective on the situation. I know what you did needed to be done to achieve results. It's a rare quality to find someone willing to think outside the box.
You're setting yourself up to get put in a box, Leyland. Get to the point.
This was the same talk Marburg and I had a long time ago, although I didn't know his agency connection when I hired him. You're a special case. I was able to recruit right from the source. So, a few things. One, you're going to be executed at worst, or at best, spend life in a CIA prison in Eastern Europe. Two, this will be the last conversation you will have with another human being. And three, it really wasn't my fault that this whole situation happened, but I think you already recognize that.
I'm listening.
Mike, your government needed my contracts. They hired me to build this place, and worst of all, they created you.
Worst of all?
Yes, because when they create programs like this, there's no accountability. And when people never have to answer for the things they do.
People need to be protected. Sometimes it's necessary.
No, it's not. You're sitting in a cell because of it. Your life over. Because of something they did, they'll never have to answer for. I can fix that. We can fix that.
How?
Make them accountable. I don't need Alpha Protocol anymore. It's going to be shut down, sanitized. But if selected footage reached the world about its presence, well, that might be the best for all parties.
What? So you can make new hostilities, drive up sales?
My role in this is already protected. You got my missiles back. Shahid is dead, and all your operations in Taipei, Moscow, Rome, it didn't change anything. I can give you freedom, a new lease on life, even a villa of your choosing anywhere in the world. All I need is your cooperation. So, is it a deal or not? A future or no future at all?
I've given it careful thought. Forget it. I'm never working for you. You and Alpha Protocol aren't getting away with this. I'm gonna drag you out to the light.
Disappointing. Although, one last thing I'm curious about. Since you have every angle covered, what happened to that footage, Mike? The one of the airliner you had in your possession?
It's safe.
Oh, you mean with Scarlet?
What?
You mean safe with Scarlet. That's who you gave it to.
I didn't say that.
No, she did when we asked. She's here, you know. She was resistant at first, but, well...
Bullshit, you don't have her here. She'd run circles around you.
Perhaps both of us. I'll have her tortured if I have to, make no mistake about it. Who knows what sorts of secrets she can reveal. But enough about her. You've lost. All your efforts for nothing. You can't stop us.
But not yet. Because you're still planning something, right?
You're correct. There are some matters to be cleared up. Soon, all trace of this facility will be erased, and you along with it. After all, it never really existed in the first place.
Leyland?
What is it?
I haven't forgotten my mission. I'm gonna see that you
На
answer
самом
for
деле,
what
да,
happened to
можно
people on that
было к нему
airliner.
присоединиться и потом его предать, типа стать самим в голове Халбека.
Not really.
Well then, you'd best get to it, Mr. Thornton. You have
Конечно,
an hour.
поначалу такой, типа,
I
давай,
look
иди там
forward to
убей.
your efforts.
Либо Майну, либо... Я не помню, скажет ли он убивать Скарлетт. Да, Скарлетт, если что, здесь. Блин, ну вот
Agent Thornton, allowing yourself to be captured, making us go through the effort of bringing you here. Well done.
It was the only way to find this place quickly, and I knew you were looking for me. It seemed time to kill two birds with one stone, pardon the metaphor.
Indeed. Well, as I said, well done.
Не помню, можно ли Марбург
Well, I
напомнить.
confess I'm disappointed things ended like this. I was hoping to convince you to work for us. If not Halbeck, then the VCI. But that would depend on you.
Not a chance.
The offer is out of the question, then? Goodbye, Agent Thornton. Perhaps we'll see each other again soon.
Не помню, честно. Там как-то есть несколько хитростей точно по взаимодействию с Марбургом. Во-первых, если раскрыть всю информацию об Мэдисон, то можно знать, что она дочка Алана Паркера. И потом как бы Паркеру сказать: чувак, Марбург твою дочь убил. Но мы опять же поступим по-другому. Все как в начале. Хотя тревога началась раньше. А если бы здесь была... как ее? Зи. Была бы еще одна сцена. Все, Майклом представили шрам. Что? Укусил, что ли, по-моему.
What the hell is going on in there? Once you're armed, get to the global monitoring center and hack into the system. I'll do what I can to assist you. What the hell is going on with the electronics in here?
Thought I heard some holy shit. Where'd that come from?
Камера.
You're not getting far. I'll be watching you.
Нравится, как они улетают.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Damn, which one?
Last chance, guys. Back up your files.
Agent? Or is it just Mike Thornton now, with the rank stripped away? Never understood why we had titles anyway. Meaningless. I don't understand why you wanted to speak to me. If you think I can help you, you're wrong.
We'll see. I think you'll want to hear what I have to say. Parker, the plan you arranged with Halbeck, it's not gonna work.
Really? Doubtful. I thought there was a chance you might return. You are resourceful, even for a rogue agent.
Well, I have you all to thank for being rogue, don't I? I thought it would just be a cover, but you made it real.
If you blame me for this, then you're in error. Miss Tang is to blame.
You're saying Mina gave me up? And she ordered the missile strike?
The first was done by her, yes. The second was the result of orders we received. She was not responsible for that. I would have preferred you return here, where you could be monitored. As you can see, letting you run around is dangerous. And, well, despite your flaws, you are a valuable resource.
I don't believe Mina would give me up.
I don't care what you believe, but I have no reason to lie to you. Now, what do you want? There's little I can do for you, so make it quick.
You're betraying your own country, Parker. Whatever you think you're doing, it's wrong.
No, my country has authorized this, Mike. Although no one will ever know. If you think to appeal to my patriotism by defining it as betrayal, Halbeck's interests had to be protected because it's our national interest.
So that makes Leyland in charge now? Of an entire branch of a U.S. agency?
No. We were ordered to assist him in recovering his missiles, in assassinating Shahid, and then killing you. He was given access to the facility and our resources.
But why?
Why did we cooperate? There's no reason to ask why.
You can't tell me that you didn't suspect something was wrong.
Nothing was wrong, Thornton. As I said, Halbeck had proper authorization. They asked permission, and they got it.
And Westridge didn't object?
No, because like me, he follows orders. We were asked to get an agent to do Leyland's job and to contract me for my services.
Services? What services?
I was asked to isolate events in the world and create triggers. While many of these triggers would benefit Halbeck, a great deal would benefit the United States. China grows more powerful by the day. They are Halbeck customers as well, and if they are reliant on Halbeck technology, they are reliant on us. Even better, if they can be lured into action in Taiwan, well, then it buys us time to build strength.
And Moscow? Rome?
Rome was a reminder to the rest of Europe. Moscow, a necessary distribution center.
And the people on the airliner in the Middle East?
Those deaths, they are nothing compared to the death toll that would follow if these steps were not taken.
You're responsible for everything that happened. You gave them the plan for all of this. Sung, the museum in Rome, that airliner.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Thornton. But yes, the government asked me to design scenarios to promote America's position in the world, and to strengthen Halbeck as well. It was the most interesting assignment I've had in years. To use my analytical skills for something besides system maintenance or compiling budget reports. For a project of my own. So yes, I accepted the assignment, and I did what I do best. Analyze.
Provided you had all the information.
I did have all the information.
No. No, you didn't. Parker Shahid isn't dead. I didn't kill him in Saudi Arabia. That missile never hit him. He'll be broadcasting in an hour. What you said about Moscow, that distribution center is shut down, and I found the real source there. Surkov's now working for me, and he has all the evidence I need to bring this place down. Taipei, the op you had there, where I ran into Omen, he's still alive, and he didn't appreciate being used any more than I did. He'll be pitching in too, along with the rest of China.
I know you well enough, Agent. I assume you have proof of this.
You're a logical guy, Parker. With what I told you, how do you think this is going to play out? Your mistake's not going to look good on a field report, or the nightly news. But it doesn't have to be your mistake.
I take it you have a plan?
Yeah, you've been drafted. So you better start making yourself useful right now.
Let's move it.
Ладно, просто идем дальше, наверное.
telling me. I think they're washing.
Так, я сейчас хочу загрузиться. Блин, ладно, я сейчас пожалею об этом, я понял. Вся миссия заново. Ну, помотаем просто диалог с Паркером, если что. Я, по-моему, только что пропустил целую комнату.
Telling me. I think they're washing the place clean.
That means they're doing the same with the data as well. You'll need to get to the surface quickly.
All sections report to base.
Mike, where are you?
Да, блин.
You're needed at the monitoring center. We've got Mina. She put up quite a fight, but it's over for her now. Your choice in what to do next. Come after us or her. It's up to you.
Ну, не понимаю, что происходит. Вот зачем мне деньги в конце игры? А, информация о Вестлиджи еще ладно. Так, эти либо май, ну ладно.
Mike, hurry. My men can't hold them.
Так, я же то задание взял. Блять. Я запутался. Вот в чем тут проблема? Это да, в управлении. Ну, я думаю, все-таки. Вот здесь.
Much longer.
Стоп. Да как она меня заметила? Мужик, ты стреляешь хуже, чем штурмовики.
Predictable. Good. It'll give us more time to wrap up loose ends down here.
Fuck off, Westridge. Just make sure you don't run away before we get to chat.
Еще пару бомб, это прям приятно.
Clear sweep ASAP.
sorry. This is my fault. When I got back, they were waiting for me. Parker, Westridge, Darcy. They were already suspicious. Me going to find you just confirmed it.
Who hit you?
Darcy. But I hit him first.
I'm getting you out of here. Can you stand?
Yeah, mostly it's my pride that's hurt. But, Mike, this facility is sealed off. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's why I feel sorry for them.
You never give up, do you?
Not as long as you're there with me. You ready? Might get a little rough.
Rough for them, maybe. Us, not so much. I'll do what I can to shut down the security systems. The break apart. Go on ahead. I'll circle around and get to a terminal. If you see Darcy, save some for me.
Ничего не обещаю. Вообще, я вот так вот очень нагло трачу хорошие пули. Сейчас, одну минуту. Продолжаем. Так. Когда-нибудь Obsidian сделают идеальную RPG. И без багов. Но не сегодня. И даже не в 2011. Я вот такой говорил по хорошие пули, а вот эти-то не очень хорошие оказались. Будем считать, что я ее спас. Счет в соседний двор. А может просто...
Check level underneath 10 minutes.
Если у игры была ачивка собрать максимальное количество данных, то это очень сложная ачивка. Камера перестала подсвечиваться.
I suggest you get to the center now, or you'll lose what little help you have. You're not getting far. I'll be watching you.
А, если бы я, по-моему, подключал бы КПК, я бы связался бы с Оменденгом. Рискнем. Я ненавижу компы в этой игре, особенно на... Зачем я взломал? Ради данных.
Hurry and set those charges. Keep an eye out for Thornton. He's still around here. I'm downloading the files now. I need you to grab their file.
Что еще можно вот так. Я вообще могу сейчас проиграть. Ну, в смысле, выбить себе плохую концовку. Обожаю такие быстрые лифты.
wreckage. Some G-22 may have survived. If not, there may be supplies.
Ну, логично. Спасибо, что видите. Ребят, у вас очень хорошая... Сверху, если не...
Hey, Mikey. Good to see you. Glad you made it out here to our live fire range. No more practice runs for you. This is the real deal. Keep me busy. I'll be back in a second. The only way out is to be... Come on now. The hell was that?
Я не смог пользоваться, стоит. Нет, хотя ладно. Здорово, сделал. И давайте второй еще. Ау. Ну, это подстава была. Все было подставы. И снайперский выстрел, вообще все. Так. Вообще можно и так себе стрелять. Так, сейчас попробуем еще раз. Да, я же отбежал. Ну, как-то подстава на самом деле, как я считаю. Ну, то есть я уже далеко был. Ну, относительно, конечно. Но я был... ладно, я не знаю, в каком состоянии я был. Вроде мне казалось почти целым. Очень. Смотри, Дарси, как я тебя побеждаю за 2 хода. Он не умер. Подстава. Больно же. Давайте без гранат. И давайте без стрельбы. Давайте хотя бы отличиться. Спать. Плохой Дарси.
Sean Darcy?
Yeah. Do you know him?
His father. Yes. This may have repercussions. I knew Darcy would fuck this up.
Я не знаю, как не убить Дарси, если что. Может быть, как-то и можно, но... зажигательных, наверное. Хорошо, блин.
Have you reached the crash site?
No, there's a helicopter in the way.
EMPs and incendiaries, as well as your usual arsenal, should do the trick.
Так, я там выдал по хорошей пульке, да? Больше не хочу использовать пули. Это в меня только что влетело, да? А можно больше не стрелять по мне с вертолета? Нельзя. Я понял. Ладно, попробуем по-другому. Надо было все-таки боевую броню делать, а не стелс.
Have you reached
Так, где там мой хороший?
crash site?
No, there's a helicopter in the way.
EMPs and incendiaries, as well as your usual arsenal, should do the trick.
Ладно, что идет? Ау. Ребят, там злой вертолет. Давайте сам вас подорвет, я верну. Нет? Плохая идея, да? Вам не нравится? Мне очень нравится. Попал? Давай.
Now we've got you. You should have shot up a flare. It would have been more subtle.
Вот у меня был выбор делать это тихо. Так. Зачем все обычно поле?
Satellites picked up a boat headed toward the island. Must be Westridge's ride. He was in charge here. We'll move to intercept. I suggest you do the same.
Нормально, надо снимать доказательную базу, только то, что я не
You're out
брал.
of luck, Mike. I'm taking the only route off the island. You know, if you get here in time, I might even let you leave with me as a prisoner.
Я это всё пока не дальше. Сейчас.
transport I detected earlier? It's within range of the docks, and the bays are filling fast.
Или нет? Я не помню.
Nice job, Mike. But I can't let you leave with that data. Give up now, and we'll go easy on you.
Fuck off, Westridge. Just make sure you don't run away before we get to chat.
Take him out.
Да.
There you
Transport I
are.
detected earlier? It's within
Watch
range of the
out!
docks, and the bays are filling fast. You need to stop Westridge before he escapes.
On it.
Keep the water flowing. It shouldn't be long until we can launch the boat.
Так.
We're up to quarter capacity. Found you.
Блин. Плохо. Ой. Фейспал. Его можно было подловить, только я молодец, я прямо ненужный момент включил эту фигню. Ну. Ой, и вот тут осталось как-то не решать.
Transport I detected earlier? It's within range of the docks, and the bays are filling fast. You need to stop Westridge before he escapes.
On it.
Watch out. Keep the water flowing. It should be long until we can launch the boat. Damn it, man, I didn't train you to die like cattle.
Ой.
your attention.
If you're gonna kill me, then do it.
I'm not sure I want to. Yet. I guess I need some closure. I volunteered for this program, but I couldn't have made it into Alpha Protocol if you hadn't chosen me. What I want to know is why.
I needed someone who could kill Shahid, get the missiles back, and keep their mouth shut. I needed someone I could trust.
I didn't have much choice. Orders and all.
That's your defense? Then it's mine too. I had my orders. We carry them out, send out agents, and we don't ask why. Say what you will. You had what it took to get the job done, and then some. That's why you were selected.
It was my life.
What life? You knew the odds going in. You wanted to serve your country. Well, this is it.
If I stayed in the program, I'd have ended up like you, or worse, like Parker. Then someone would have come along who owes one of their corporate buddies a favor, Halbeck or someone else, and we get used because we've been conditioned never to ask.
Believe it or not, Halbeck's interests are our interests. We need their technology.
No, we don't. They almost caused a war, and we helped them. For what? To secure some government contracts?
If you're gonna kill me, kill me. If you're gonna ask for your life back, then ask. But don't waste my time.
We had a responsibility. I had a responsibility. But I'm almost done here.
This program is all you know, Mike. Leave it, and you have nothing. Really, what are you gonna do? Get revenge? Expose the agency? Or maybe you came back because what you really needed was another mission.
My goals are a little higher than that. Any last words?
Yeah. Go to hell.
Not the best I've heard, but... Yancey Westridge, I'm placing you under arrest. You're going down with the ship. They may not blow this place, and if they don't, then your home is going to be a courtroom for the next few years. If you even get that far. They'll probably claim you were acting without their knowledge. That you enacted Alpha Protocol, went rogue.
Where are you going?
Now that I'm out of the box, it's my world now. I helped shape it. It was easier than I thought. And it's time to make some changes, I think. I'm sorry it came to this, Westridge, but you taught me an important lesson. I think there's other ways of serving my country without Alpha Protocol. Watch the news. You'll see. Going somewhere?
All right, Thornton. What is it you want?
To see you brought to justice.
Please, Agent, don't be a fool. How dare you hit me?
That's for Madison. That's for what you did to Mina. And that's for my life. I could keep this up all day. Now, tell me what else I can't do. You think you can give me orders? Think you have control of this situation?
Thornton, hold on. I'll give myself up. Testify, if that's what you want. I can say what happened here, with your mission.
And all I have to do is let you go, right? See, that's where you lose my interest.
I knew you'd be reasonable about
I
this.
suppose you think you've talked your way out of this. I know what matters to you, Leyland. And for the next few years, seeing you drag through courtroom after courtroom and watching Halbeck fall apart is enough for me.
If it comes to that, you mean?
It will. Trust me. All the evidence I have is going exactly where it needs to go.
I think you're in for some disappointment. The government won't allow my involvement with Alpha Protocol to be exposed.
Alpha Protocol? What's that? They'll just deny it exists.
Даже комната.
See on TV, Leyland. Should be quite the circus.
Вот все-таки я выбрал неправильно. В общем, Скарлетт, она, если что, работала снайпером Она убивала Сунга. И вот я сейчас как бы даже и удивлен, что у меня так получилось. Но вообще, меня должна была мина прикрыть.
Scarlet.
Now there's a picture. Yes, Mike? Don't be surprised. You did cost me the Sun contract, you know.
So you were the assassin.
And quite an expensive one. So for Sun, Mike, I actually should thank you.
Well, that depends on how much you're going to pay me to kill Mike here.
I don't think you have a contract to kill me yet, Scarlet. And I don't know if Leyland would honor it at this stage.
You have a point.
Ah.
And I still haven't seen the money for Sung.
I can pay you. Kill him and then we can discuss it, but we need to leave now.
Discuss it? There's no discussion. You owe me a lot of money, Leyland.
Честно, вот для меня сейчас...
God damn it, shoot him already. I don't have time for this.
You thought this was a negotiation?
What?
Sorry, Mike. You were never on the list.
Знаешь, вообще пуля в плечо очень больно, женщина.
You could have been. So next time...
I'll stay clear.
Вот, если ее поромантить, вроде полегче будет. А если...
I'd rather not explain to the press how I came across it. I'll leave that up to you.
И если бы я связался с Омином, он бы тоже мне сказал, что вот Скарлетт типа такая плохая, убила. Вообще мне должны были показать, что я выбрал либо между Майн, либо Скарлетт. Почему-то у меня только был выбор, типа, либо иди за Уэстлиджем, либо...
Mission accomplished, Agent?
Just Mike, if you please. Let's get out of here.
Where to?
I have no idea. I don't even know where here is. Surprise me.
That'd be a change.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're not the most predictable person, Mike. Keeping up with you is a lot of work.
Well, we've made it this far. I think we're done with surprises for a while.
Ну, честно, меня Скарлетт не подстрелила полностью только потому, что, видимо, все-таки были двигатели. Но я говорю, вот я впервые так сыграл. То есть у меня почему-то не было выбора спасать. Иди спасать либо Скарлетт, либо Майну, то есть думаю, что это одно. То есть там 3 варианта, как получить информацию о Скарлетт. То есть 2, по крайней мере. Ну, видимо, 3. Вот 3 у меня получился сейчас. То есть и тут можно где-то найти. Угу. Батя Дарси такой, оп. Операция развязка. Вообще, Майна должна была тоже мне рассказать, что типа, ну, блин, я работаю на ЦРУ, на самом деле, вот мы тебя так тоже, я тебя подставила, а сейчас я это узнаю только от Лиланда. Ну, почему-то странно, хотя отношения вроде с ней нормальные были. И вроде и не против какого-то романтик, но вроде романтик не вышел. Вот такой вот он, альфа-протокол. Даже меня как-то смог удивить, переделать, изменить. Кстати, Сунг же убит. Я точно помню, что я должен был связаться. Или и так, может, я 2 раза должен был связаться в этой комнате. Честно, не помню. Не помню. Хотя нет, 1, наверное. То есть, потому что Сунг мне должен был сказать, вот, она такая бяка, и иди убей ее. У вас там как бы, ну, ты ее спасаешь, и даже будет выборка, типа, ты или такой, типа, говоришь, да или нет. Но плюс еще повторюсь, есть вариант, типа, согласиться сначала с Лиландом, а потом его предать. И опять же, там, на твоей стороне может быть либо Скарлетт, это точно, Майна, не знаю. Вот такой он, этот альфа-протокол. То есть, честно, немножко не помню, немножко подзабыл. Я в целом рад. Господи, не, ну и знакомого мне имени. Ладно, на самом деле. Вот лид-дизайнер, вот известное имя. Жалко, этот человек больше не работает.
More setbacks for troubled Halbeck Industries today as Russian federal police uncovered extensive evidence linking the corporation's senior officers to illegal arms trafficking.
Ладненько. Все, спасибо, ребят, за внимание. Вот такой он был альфа-протокол. Не знаю, когда мы еще вернемся. Но что-нибудь сделаем. Пока.